Okay, so let's talk about Scare PewDiePie Level 2 right here, right now. So what happens in this episode is pretty much PewDiePie goes on this kind of like, alien isolation simulation where they kind of recreate alien isolation, right? And therefore he has to kind of save Markiplier. Good? Okay, that's the basic thing that happens in this episode. Some good things that happen in this episode, I'm going to break it down right here, right now. Some good things, the old lady. There's an old lady that actually gives PewDiePie the middle finger. I thought that was actually funny to see. Now, granted, was she probably a plant inside this episode? Who knows? They blur her face, but I don't know. It was still funny to kind of see. Second, Markiplier. I thought Markiplier was actually decent in here for people, not necessarily for me a positive, but for people that are fans of Markiplier. So I'm looking at their perspective. I'm sure that'd be positive to see one of your heroes on YouTube or whatever. But yeah, he's in here, okay? And some other things is that alien isolation, the simulation or whatever, it actually did look pretty cool. I wish I'd be doing it. But yeah, it looked pretty cool. And for the most part, it looked like they're having fun, PewDiePie and Markiplier, inside of this thing. Now, some negatives is that this show is starting to feel a little bit like nonsense. There's a lot of just like yelling and screaming. I get it. That's how PewDiePie kind of goes. But for a show, you got to realize it's a little bit of a different format. Also, I thought the alien isolation, training haunted house thing or whatever, it looked like shit. It looked like I've seen better haunted houses that do look better. I've seen better, forts that look better than that shit. It looked very cheap and it's like they took the budget from last week and cut it down and just gave the money to PewDiePie or somebody else. But it looked very cheap, and it didn't really come across very well. Even Markiplier says, I've seen haunted houses, is better than haunted house, and I was just like, no, not really. Also, a couple other things is just that, look, they do look like they're having fun, as I said, but unfortunately, it look like they're having the type of fun that like Adam Sandler and his crew typically be having with the expense of your $9.99 a month, and that's just some bullshit. Also, this episode is very quick, right? It's like 18 fucking minutes long. And granted, it's not too long or too short, right? But for the most part, you're paying like $99 a month for something that's 18 minutes, which is essentially just like a web series. But yeah, also, I don't really know what this show is supposed to fucking do. Also, what the fuck was that on Markiplier's head? What the fuck was that skunk or whatever it was? That was stupid. Also, I don't know what the show's supposed to be. I don't know if it's supposed to be real, it's supposed to be fake, because a lot of fake shit like Nikki, the assistant, popping up at the end. Obviously, that's just like a plot device, which doesn't really work. But unfortunately, yeah, this episode kind of felt like a little bit nonsense. And yeah, it was entertaining for the most part, but it is a very dumb and kind of childish show, because the scare meter is bullshit. And, I don't know, are they trying to scare him? Switch out PewDiePie, because I feel like him in every week is not working. Get somebody else. They could have put Markiplier in this, and that would have been probably different and better, but whatever. Anyways, that's my review. Comment, subscribe, and like. Look, if you're going to subscribe, great. If you're going to press like, then also subscribe. That actually helps me out. Check out my other reviews. Second, if you're going to dislike it, don't dislike it and not tell me what you did not like in my critique of this review. Because if you just press dislike and you do nothing, then your opinion does not fucking matter. But there it is. Comment, subscribe, and like. Please, there you go. Subscribe. Do it. If you dislike, go fuck yourself.